I'm Giovanni Willis, and probably in 2000 I began to become very ill consistently. Always had infections, and my physician at the time was a fabulous internist, and she said, I think something more sinister is going on. 4 months on antibiotics is not normal, and we don't see any end in sight. And then finally referred me on to the University of Colorado Cancer Research Center, because they're a research hospital. And at the University of Colorado, they then forwarded me on to the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. And it was then, I think this was probably in late 2000, that I got the diagnosis that I had what's called chronic LGL leukemia. And that means that my body basically kills off its own white blood cells. And your white blood cells are your immune system. So what was happening, obviously I was prone to infections, and probably had a very short lifespan to look forward to, just simply because my body was not functioning properly. Fortunately, there was a new drug on the market that is an injectable drug, whereby I could inject myself with thousands of white blood cells that would allow me to function during the day until my body killed them off. The downside, or the side effect of those injections, is enormous bone pain. And so I would take these injections, or I still do, I take them every other day. And on those shot days, as I've come to call them, in the past, before Visalus, I would be flat out. The pain, I would certainly take all kinds of painkillers. I would do whatever it took, and I would do bare minimum things. I would take care of my children, make sure they got to school, and lay on the couch or sleep, or just try to endure that shot day, knowing that the next day would be my day that I could live a normal life again. Yeah, that I could function. After Visalus, 2 or 3 days being on Visalus, the bone pain went away. Went away. It still floors me. I've been on Visalus now for 2 or 3 months, and it hasn't returned. And can I say that my kids have noticed? My parents clearly have noticed, because they aren't called upon to help or to transfer or to carry kids here, there, whatever their activities are. I can make plans for every single day of the week instead of every other day. I feel like a normal human being. And I don't want to be overly dramatic, but Visalus gave me my life back. I feel like I am a normal, functioning human being now, not someone who has to get up in the morning and engage whether or not I can go grocery shopping that day because it's a shot day, or if I'll be able to go grocery shopping the next day and then leave the cleaning to 3 days later when I feel better.